Hi, you action figure enthusiasts out there. JC here with another T&I toy review. And today's review is in association with MarvelousNews.com, your #1 news source for everything Marvel. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Black Panther Series 2 Marvel Legends 6-inch Black Panther figure from Hasbro. Now this figure comes packaged in the same style that we see with all the Marvel Legend figures. You've got that black box with the Legend Series logo up at the top. At the very top you have the Black Panther symbol. You've got the figure clearly displayed in the window box, and then down below you've got the Black Panther movie logo and the name of the character. On the sides of the packaging you've got artwork for the character, and then on the back of the packaging you have additional artwork for the character, a brief bio in multiple languages, and then down below a look at all the figures in the wave that you need to get in order to complete the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Alright, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside of the packaging along with the other contents. So first of all, for the Build-A-Figure, we get M'Baku's left arm, and I will be taking a look at the M'Baku Build-A-Figure in its own review once I've looked at all the other figures in this wave, so be sure to check back for that. And then finally, for the figure itself, we get an alternate unmasked head, and this is probably the best thing about this figure because it is the best unmasked Black Panther movie head sculpt that we've gotten to date. This is the third one that they've done, fourth if you count the 12-inch version, and I think this one looks most like the actor. It's definitely an improvement over the previous version that we got. And again, I think the detailing and everything is really good. And here's a comparison of a couple different of the Black Panther head sculpt. So we've got the one from the previous Black Panther figure that they did, which was in the first wave, and then we've got the 12-inch version, and this one's pretty solid as well, but it is for a 12-inch figure, so I'm not sure it's really a fair comparison. But I think this new one is actually even better than the 12-inch version by just a little bit. Again, I think they nailed the likeness pretty good with this one. Good paint applications, the eyes look good, you've got the beard and everything, so overall I think this is probably the best Black Panther movie figure unmasked head sculpt that they've done to date. And here's a look at the unmasked head sculpt attached to the body, and it fits nicely. It doesn't look too big or anything. And switching out the head sculpts is easy. You just pop it off. You got the ball hinge joint there, and then you just pop on the head that you want to replace it with. Now for the figure itself, this is actually just a reuse of the Civil War Black Panther figure, so it's not even from the Black Panther movie, which is kind of strange. And another reason why it's strange is this figure actually didn't have as good articulation as the previous Black Panther movie figure, which had those butterfly joints that were missing from the Civil War version, and now this new updated version that they've just released. So I really am not terribly impressed with this figure. It's also got the different necklace with the longer piece here in the middle. Again, it's really just the exact same figure that we got with the Civil War version. There's no differences as far as paint applications or really anything. In fact, you know, I've got to be, I'm trying to be careful here not getting the two mixed up, but this is the Civil War version and this is the new version that they just released. Now, if you're wondering if you can take the new improved unmasked head sculpt and put it on that previous Black Panther movie figure, the one with the better articulation, then the answer is yes, it does fit on there nice and tight and looks really good. So if you end up getting this new figure for the unmasked head sculpt, I would definitely recommend that you use it on the previous Black Panther movie figure that they released. Now this figure stands, if you count to the tips of his ears, right around 6¼ inches tall. Now for articulation, it's exactly the same as the previous Civil War version. You can turn the head to the left and to the right. It's on a ball hinge joint. He can look down pretty good, and you can have him look up about that much. You don't really get any head pivot with this one. Arms you can get out good. You've got good rotation there at the shoulder, but you do not have those butterfly joints there like you do on the previous Black Panther figure, the movie one that they did. You've got rotation there at the bicep. You've got a double hinged elbow, so good bending there. You've got rotation with the hands and then hinges on the hands, so good up and down movement with that. You've got the ab crunch, so he can crunch forward good and he can look back good there as well. You've got a rotation there at the waist. With the legs, he can do the splits only about that much. You can get the leg forward that much, and then you can do the leg back pretty good. You've got a thigh swivel, you've got a double jointed knee, so good bending there at the knee, and then with the feet you have the hinges, so up and down movement, and you do have ankle pivot with this one, and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. So yesterday when I looked at the Eric Killmonger figure, I said that was probably my favorite figure in the wave. Today, I would say this is probably my least favorite figure in the wave. I do like the unmasked head sculpt that they provided. It is the best unmasked head sculpt for Black Panther that we've gotten to date from Hasbro, but I'm very disappointed that we got this older Civil War figure that has less articulation than the previous Black Panther movie figure that they did. So, you can take that unmasked head sculpt and stick it on that previous version, which is nice. And of course, if you want the M'Baku pieces, you'll need to get this one. But otherwise, I would say for the figure itself, it's a definite pass. Now, this figure, along with the rest of the wave, has started to see a limited release. It has started to ship from places overseas like Robot Kingdom, and here in the United States, places like Megalopolis Toys and Big Bad Toy Store should start shipping it out within the next few weeks. We'll have a full image gallery up at marvelousnews.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. Also, be sure to check out the contests that we're running on both Marvelous News and Toy News International, where we're giving away $100 store credits to your choice between either Big Bad Toy Store or Megalopolis. And I will put details for those contests in the video description. And also, I'm doing a contest here on YouTube where I'm giving away 2 Marvel Legend figures, the PS4 Spider-Man and the recent Doc Ock. I will put a link to the video with those details as well. As always, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And of course, you can also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to all those in the video description as well. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.